Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. I can take you... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there. What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own
The Legion's
homes?
always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. Look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Get back to it.
Someone do something. Oh.
I'm getting out of here.
Don't hurt me.
This should be good.
My money is on the big one.
Well, aren't you the handsome one? You and I should spend some time together.
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor?
thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Someone there. seen anything quite like that. got your back. You lead, I'll follow.
Faendal thinks he can woo
You
Camilla
there.
Valerius away
You're
from
the
me.
one they call
She's already
Dragonborn.
mine, I keep telling him. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Time to die. I
Simon.
It's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men repel such a beast?
You and me. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Till next time.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Give me a mug.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk.
I need some more ale, Orgnar.
You've had more than enough. Besides, you still haven't paid for the last one.
I'll find some coin for you, I always do.
Until then, I've no ale for you.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Oh, what happened?
What are you staring at? Need something?
We're here to teach you a lesson.
Never should have come.
What happened?
Lady God, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Until next... What? Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
What happened? What happened?
You looking for... This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Good day. I could... Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. All right, then. What do you want? Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Good day. You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Aye. You looking for... Take a look. Good day.
If my analysis is correct, the dragon buried near Kynes Grove will be the next to come back to life.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimkoll. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now give you his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the greybeards, but you are ready. Now. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ysmir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Wind, guide you.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ys...
Stop. In the name of the Jarl. By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. I guess you're smarter than you look.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop it? Me? I have no part.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through
Eat our
hard
food,
work.
you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies?
I'd travel
can't be
more, but
serious.
who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the East Empire Company. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But he likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. All right, then.
The damn Greyskin. Go. Don't like it? Too bad.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septim say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Roll down already, you bastard! Damn you! Lucky hit!
Fight! Fight! Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah. Here. Good to see you again, friend. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves, too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. What do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Get out of my face.
Another dark elf. Just what Windhelm needs. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. So what's the news on... the street, Captain?
The Dark Elves are uneasy. There's a killer on the streets. And Viola Giordano won't leave me alone.
How would you like a drink?
Oh, very much so.
Coming right up.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonder.
What are you doing that for?
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ulsa.
Steady. I know what's happening. watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduinturi, Boantid Vokriha Suliksedjun Kuzik. Gesalakanir, Kalimir. Folusai Dokin. Zuu, Korav Nib no Dov Duhai. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Saluganir, Kridar Jur.
Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about? What? Something you're still confused about?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Riga.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there
Get
until your mother...
on with it!
You betrayed us!
You should tell her that her uncle is
Traitor.
scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
I guess it's all over. I expected... I don't know what I expected.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. You should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
Damn shame, Rog.
Huh?
You're a good man.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Need something?
I've got your back. Lead on.
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk...
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Oh! Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really. Finally.
Feel free to make requests.
What do you need? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll...
You probably want someone
Have you given
else.
Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy.
Still here. I'll head back home if you need me.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
A fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a problem.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
With the bitter green sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living.
Ah,
inside the
yes.
walls of Windhelm.
I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that it ends soon.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
But I'm sure they're exactly...
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
Trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can save us from the dragon's threat. I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. Until next time.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display here in this room. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Sauce that we had at the last party.
All right, then.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in... Well, I did see something
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
May wisdom light your path.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim.
I remember the last time it was
I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the
Now that I
war.
think on it, I did hear something rather interesting
The
other day.
Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri
Some say the
Dominion.
ship suffered damage to
The
her
worship
when
of
she
the
struck an
false
iceberg.
god
Captain
Talos
Safia
contributed
came
to
aboard
the
to repair.
unfortunate friction that
Of course, she
led
would
to the
never
Great
admit such a
War.
thing. Captain
Following
Safia
the
was
Great
far
War,
too proud
the
to
White
own
Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. Do enjoy yourself.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not.
I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. See ya.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that it
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink of... Ah, pardon me, friend.
What have you heard?
I didn't see you standing there.
Well, I did hear.
Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by
I'll wager
avocation.
it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Ellen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business.
I'll leave you to
And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of hench pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call
It's
upon me.
shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Well, I did hear that the
Is that all?
banned from
My
living inside
friend,
the walls
you've
of
come to the right
They're
person.
only allowed on
You
the
could
city
say that
docks
causing
now.
a scene
Most of them
is
sleep
somewhat
together
of a
in one
specialty
building and
of
are
mine.
poor as wretches.
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Fine, fine.
We need to pass
Get
through
your
the
hands off
kitchen.
me.
Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
I'm not sure that
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't. Screw this up.
he's the equal
Come
of
on.
Ireland
If someone
Grey
misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Ireland.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we better get back to our rounds. You're dead! Never should have come. Is someone there?
Your master!
Spare me! Huh? Death is the only way out of your misery!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Listen up,
Come on,
spy.
this way.
You're trapped in
I've
here,
seen the guards
and you
use it
have
to get
your
rid of
accomplice.
bodies. It must
Surrender
be somewhere.
immediately or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
He's got to be here somewhere.
What was that?
Never should have come here.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks. You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Such a shame.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What is it?
Need a room? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if... there's anything else you need.
May the god, the finest weapons and armor. Till next time.
What happened?
Such a shame.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it
Thank you.
belongs.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Let me know if you see anything you like. Take a look. Do come back.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
You're the best. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Terrible
Until
and
next time.
powerful. We, your unworthy servants, betray.
I thought you might like it. One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
I am your sword and your shield. Honored to see you again, my Thane. All right, then.
It seems this... Take a look. If you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. Right then.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Absurd that you can't go
I
get
serve
sweet
Jarl.
rolls in the
Excellent.
skeever hole of
You've
a
done us a
city.
great service. Here is your reward. Splendid. There's a house of... Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help you. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm sorry. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Have you heard? There's been another dragon
visit
attack.
the dragon's
Kinds of this time.
Businesses? Your children? Your very
Mister,
lives?
really? Do you... Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are dragon. That's such a thing.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I have a family again. I can't thank you enough. Papa! Stay safe. Papa! Wow. Thanks.
You know what's wrong with Sky?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
come back.
People have forgotten humor, poetry, romance.
I know nothing of fear, and nothing of remorse. You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Lead on, then. Huh? We're one of the... If that is what you wish. Let's go. Yes?
Sometimes I can teach you a few things.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's be careful.
Got some good pieces. Take a look.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire outposts.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all...
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. So basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Be seeing you around.
Go away, if you know what's good for you. Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fish. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favored company. You've been kind. I thank you.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on top.
People of Riften, heed my word. Blessings of Mara. Wonderful. Mara is the... We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the... Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically love in Skyrim. A person who... When another person shows interest. I'm sorry, but even Mara's temple needs coin. We will have a symbol ready for you when you come back with enough gold.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that
Mara
coin
is
you carry,
displeased with
eh,
your
lad?
constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your
expecting
vile
free
liquids,
information,
and
eh?
embrace the teachings
Help me
of the
deal with
handmaiden
business
of
first.
time.
Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made
Passing
aware
on a
of the
golden
chaos
opportunity
they've
is worse.
Enough, Maramo.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra
Very
hands
well, Talon.
are well paid.
I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're going to steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stamp. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
What can I get you? Never heard of anybody like that. But if you want to hide out in Riften, the Ratway's where you'd be. There's a sort of tavern down there, the Ragged Flagon, where all the lowlifes in Riften get drunk and knife each other. You might try there, if you can get through the Ratway alive. Sure thing, it's yours for it. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Come back and see us again. Let me know if there's anything.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Can I interest you?
Will be
I've
the death
anything,
of me.
everything
He
I've
spends
got
too
on
much
display,
time worrying
really.
about Riften and not enough about himself.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Never seen me
Hey,
old.
watch it! Yes?
Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. No pushing. No shoving. Plenty of room. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. Gather round, all. This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection. But I can promise
If you're ever in the market, I deal in specialty goods for Morrowind at one of the stands.
your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
20 coins? No one has that much.
Who knows what powers the elixir will unlock?
This is just what I need right now.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of
Looks
time.
like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes. My organization... All right, I'll enter... Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Come back when you grow a backbone.
All right, Branchet. Turn up. Pockets. We know you have it.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us.
Here we go!
Give it up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
Come back later. I may have some work. This one is well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. I'll be here when you're done.
I think Brynjo can give you all the information you need.
bucket, book, knife.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come here.
Come on. Delphine? How do you... Please. So you finally found her. And she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
A little closer.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want.
Shiny present.
This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more.
I'm warning you. Back off. A little closer.
There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Aldwin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Aldwin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Aldwin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Aldwin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
What's the hurry?
Too easy.
There you are.
Knife, yes. Book, yes.
Someone will suffer for this injustice. Is someone there? There's the Blaze Agent! Kill him!
You're starting to make me angry.
Supremacy is the oath! You can't hide from me.
Darn mortal.
What was that? And now you pay.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Shouldn't leave things around to trip over.
Yes?
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonbow. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. We'll meet you... Careful. That part of...